Hey everybody, I'm SEU President Ken Ingle, and as always, I'm joined by our VP for Student Development, Bethany Thomas.
What's up?
You're watching SEU Now, our weekly update show. We keep you informed and educated on everything I think that happens here at SEU. And today we're going to be talking about something very integral to our SEU community. Student success.
Yeah.
We want every student to be absolutely successful in their academic endeavors. This is something we always prioritize here at SEU, and we've decided to take all of the departments that work hard to make sure our students have everything they need to truly thrive, and then put them all under one new student success department that we're unveiling. And by unifying these departments, we make plans to really put our focus and fulfillment of student success on an even stronger level than it has ever been before. And of course, here to discuss the topic here in just a couple of minutes is the new Dean of Student Success, Dr. Ben Gomez, and the Director of Academic Advising, Sarah Lloyd. Ben has just recently begun his role, but he's already been doing, I guess you've been doing an amazing job already, and we're grateful for that. And Sarah has been overseeing academic advising for now, 4 years?
Yeah.
So, and has tremendous passion for all of our students. It's very clear that she does, and we just want to welcome both of you to our conversation today. And we're going to hear a little bit more in just a couple of minutes. But before we get started in that conversation, I always like to fill you in on some things that are happening, the top 3 things that you need to know this week. First of all, Missions Week begins on Monday, October 4th through Thursday. That is next week.
Yeah.
And it'll go through October 7th. It's going to be jam-packed with exciting speakers and opportunities. We'll have special guest Teo Hayashi, and he'll be speaking at First Chapel on Monday. The launch of our Bob and Hazel Hoskin School of Mission on Wednesday. Our all-day mission trip launch on El Prado on Thursday. And so much more involved in next week. You don't want to miss out, so make sure to be on the lookout for all of the awesome places, especially that we're going to be sending trips this year.
Yeah.
How many do we have going out, do you think, this year? We'll know here soon?
Yeah, we'll know next Thursday what we'll have, but usually we're around between 30 and 50, depending on what countries open up and what that looks like with COVID.
It's going to be an amazing week, so don't miss next week.
I want to lead a trip to Hawaii.
Okay, I will co-lead that.
Oh, there's lots of people there that need Jesus, so it'll be a great trip. Hey, tomorrow, September 30th. Wow.
Can you believe that?
Our women's soccer teams will be taking on Ave Maria on the home field at 7 p.m. Fire recently ranked number 6 on the most recent NAI Coaches Top 25 poll. So this is definitely a game you don't want to miss.
Yeah.
So come out tomorrow evening, join us in cheering on the Fire. Again, that's at 7 p.m. And then lastly, just want to continue to give you a word of encouragement from our Word of the Year, A Time to Sow. Keep in mind, everything starts as a seed. That includes every idea, every dream, every achievement. No matter the size, it can be accomplished. And right now, it's the perfect time to sow the seeds of the dreams or ideas that you're kind of sensing now, you're feeling, you're discerning. However, this requires purposeful steps of faith to accomplish. And everything you do should be in preparation for a big harvest of whatever it is that you sense that you need to plant. My challenge for you is to take some time this week. Think about what steps you can take to prepare the harvest God has for your own personal life.
Good word.
Well, Ben, how about you kick us off by sharing a little bit more about all of these departments coming together that we've brought now under the big picture of student success and the idea behind this transition, the idea behind your leadership now.
Thank you, Dr. Ingle. I was set up by Dr. Griffin and Dr. Bethany Thomas. I was pulled into a meeting, and they said, hey, we have this crazy idea. What do you think? And so when they said, we want to take the Office of Academic Advising, Auxiliary Services, which is our ADA, the Academic Center for Enrichment, Retention, Compass, which is our Calling and Career, Student Government, Title IX, Student Conduct, and bring them all together for student success. Because we want to bring synergy to everything we do to help students thrive in our community and well beyond them, taking that famous picture with Dr. Ingle on the stage. And so I said yes. And so for me, I think having all these departments together, it's really the support and the collectiveness effort that we have. And it bottoms down to synergy, right? Just how do we together we're better.
Yep.
Apart, things can fall through the cracks, and it's good for us to collaborate, which is one of the big values here at SEU.
Yeah, and one of the things that you use to measure student success, you usually have to check with one or all of those departments. So it's a perfect time to bring them all together because we're a one-stop shop university. So why stop now? So bringing it all together has been perfect because instead of having to go send people here to here to here, it's all in one area under one dean. So I think it's brilliant that we're doing that. And I guess I just called myself brilliant.
Yes, you are.
Anyway, Ben, can you tell us more about what you're most excited about for this new role as a dean?
Yeah, the biggest thing that I'm definitely excited about is collaboration. Working really with a team. I think that our leadership team has exemplified that. Our new provost has exemplified that, bringing the deans together. And so for me, it's really the collaboration of connecting with the people who will help students move beyond the finish line, right? And so I think that's why, even collaborating already with Sarah Lloyd. And so even Sarah, just share a little bit how you've been collaborating, not just now, but even in the past.
Yeah, collaboration is of strong value of the department that I work with, academic advising, but across the campus. So one of the ways we've already been working with the departments in student success as well as other departments on campus to really focus on and support a special population, first-generation college students.
Love that.
So these students are very special and dear to my heart and to Ben's because we are first-generation college students ourselves. First person in our family to graduate college with a bachelor's degree. So we've been working together, and how can we support and how can we service these students and highlight these students and celebrate that big step that they took here coming onto a college campus, first in their family. And so giving a little highlight of what's to come, for the first time, Southeastern University is going to highlight and on National First Generation Celebration Day, November 8th.
Wow.
So we are going to do that
incredible.
here on campus. And working with multiple departments, like I said, there's probably 6 or 8 departments working together to actually not just do a day, but an idea came up, why not do a whole week? So let's do a full week celebration. So we're working together, and just there's a passion and a commitment and a love for this special student population.
And let me give a shout out to Sarah Lloyd because she has brought not just departments, so it's not just the departments of student success, right? It's even the departments in student development, right? First year experience. She's bringing in enrollment. And so again, I think that it embodies where the university is going, and we believe that we're at the forefront of this. And so thank you, Sarah, in front of the whole wide world for leading this.
And Sarah, you've been working with Success, 4 years now, and with all 6 departments coming under one big team. What is it that excites you the most about this new opportunity?
Absolutely. So working together, supporting each other. We all have a similar mission and values, supporting and loving our students, wanting to see them succeed, and we want to walk alongside them in their academic journey. The 2 words I like to describe our advisors, but really all the staff in this student success area, are advocate and guide.
Love that.
So we are an advocate for these students as we walk alongside their academic journey to get to that goal of graduation, but more and beyond. So as we work and collaborate in unison together, the stronger the awareness is of the support services that we have for our students. So the more that we team up, the more that students will understand and see the value in this. So that's what I'm excited about.
What do the student success departments hope to accomplish for students as a whole? I know, Ben, you and I have talked several times about helping students just recognize their behaviors and helping them learn how to change those behaviors to be a more successful student. So we talked a lot about the academic side and being successful there, but how can we help students be successful as a college student socially?
Yeah, so for us, it's the holistic development.
Yeah.
Right? I think we take the approach that every 18 or 22-year-old, 23-year-old, if you're a little bit older, that's okay, makes decision. And it's a stage in life where their frontal lobe and their brain is growing and progressing, and it's not fully, the frontal lobe is fully not developed until 25 anyways. And so it's us understanding they're going to make wrong decisions, bad decisions, and sometimes good decisions.
Yeah.
But we have to walk alongside them and provide them with every opportunity, safe environment where they can make those failures, but we can help them understand the process in their thinking to come to that conclusion. We can't change outcomes, but we can change, right, the way they weigh things and the way they view facts and the way they come to that ultimate decision. So for us, whether it's in the academics or is it holistically in the developmental side for student development and everything that happens outside the academy, it's how do I help you make better choices? And it's how do you leverage the influence that you already have to make that good choice?
Yeah.
And college is so much more than just academics. There's that holistic development you said, and supporting that whole person self.
Right.
So we have students, you know, they are developing mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and all of that. So we want to walk alongside them and help support them in that development piece, because I know looking back in my college career, just developing and learning how to make decisions and build relationships and connections, that was valuable. My GPA was good too, but all of those pieces are really valuable. And I know many times students come into the advising office, they don't just talk about classes.
Right.
Talk about their situation with their roommate, or maybe some anxiety that they may be having.
Sure.
So we are equipping all of the staff members, or, you know, Ben is supporting us to how can we talk to those students and meet them where they are to help develop their divine design.
You know, one of those examples even is a student that's dealing with COVID in the family. And so even talking through with us, like, what do I do? You know, my grandmother has X amount of weeks, you know, to be on this earth. It's going to cause me to not focus on my studies. You know, what's the best avenue? What are the opportunities that I have so I can succeed? And so, you know, meeting with the care team, meeting with the other departments, we collaborate together and say, okay, how can we help this student, you know, finish well, finish strong, and still be present for her family. And so we came up with creative ways for that student. Again, I think that's where we're talking about, where it's not just the academics, it's the holistic approach as a university. Together, what are we going to do to help you? You've entrusted us, mom and dad, with your son and daughter. Know that we're going to do everything humanly possible to help them finish well.
Sarah, let me ask you this. Tell us a little bit more about what sort of actual academic resources and services student success offers. What should students know in order to utilize those specifics?
Absolutely. So the specific resources I'll start off with advising is, you know, what classes do I take each semester in order to meet that graduation goal? Maybe I want to speed up my progress. Maybe I want to catch up. We can help you through that and walk through those pieces, the advising office. Also, maybe what major do I want to do? We don't expect 18-year-olds to know exactly what major they want to do, their career projection for the rest of their life. So walking them through, giving them resource and so forth. Also with finding out what internships are available. How can I prepare for the workplace with resume checkups and mock interviews and so forth. Maybe students came into college having an IEP in high school or a 504 plan, and so there's some ADA accommodations. Tutoring, too. That's available to all of our student types, depending on, regardless of your personality. Maybe you don't want to be around people, you can do it virtually. Maybe you want to be around somebody and sit next to somebody, and so we have that available to our students, too. So that's a snapshot of our services, but how will they know about it? We have this great new website that just came out, our webpage that just came out this summer, student success leads before even this division came together. So we've been doing some hard work before you came in, but it's going to be even stronger. So it's called SU Student Success. So su.edu/student success. It has all of our academic and non-academic, including financial services that are available to our students. It gives you Q&A, frequently asked questions, as well as contact information. You want to set up an appointment? There's a link right there. You can schedule an appointment with your advisor. You can click whether you're a traditional online or an extension site student. It gives you all the information you need. So go on that website. It's available to our external, anyone that wants to look at that, and it's also on our dashboard, so easily accessible to our students.
That's awesome.
That's great.
I remember in college, for me, I had to go to see a tutor for my business calc class. And so any student listening, if you're struggling in any class whatsoever, you should utilize it. It's free for you, and it's to help you pass that class and be successful in that class. So I'm a huge advocate for getting help, especially in the math areas. But Ben, why is the topic of student success so significant for you and your own personal experience?
So as Sarah mentioned, I'm a first-gen student. I'm an immigrant. I'm a U.S. citizen, but I'm an immigrant. My mom never went to school. She's been working
Wow.
since she was 3 years old.
Wow.
She's the second oldest of 10 children.
Wow.
My mom doesn't know how to read or write. And so growing up, my mom always stressed the value of education.
Yeah.
I saw my mom read for the first time on her 40th birthday when she gave her life to Jesus
Praise
and opened
God.
up a Bible.
Wow.
And so I know this is not super spiritual, but for me, I saw the Holy Spirit help
Yeah.
my mom
Yeah.
read for the first time. And so, now if you look at my life, people are like, oh, you have a doctorate in law, you're getting your second PhD on theology, you have 2 masters, another grad certificate, an undergrad degree. And it's like everybody sees the accomplishments that I've made, but they don't understand the people that helped me get there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so understand where we came from.
That's
My
right.
mom didn't go to school. And so for me, this is important because if it wasn't for people like Sarah Lloyd, like Karasima on our team,
Yeah.
for people like Jennifer Weekly,
Yeah.
for people like Emily Hill,
Yeah.
the Powells and the Sarai Flemings and the Karina Bosques, if it wasn't for those people that helped me understand, the Paul Carters that helped me I couldn't afford a laptop. So I had to go to the ACE Center.
Yeah.
I had to bribe people. Like, can you leave the computer lab open for another 30 minutes? I can't. I forgot my floppy disk. Students, you don't even know what a floppy disk is. You're thinking about your portable hard drive. So for me, why it's important is because I wouldn't be at this table if it wasn't for the support and the
Right.
student services
So
and the
good.
student success team
Yeah.
at LaSalle University that helped me finish well and well beyond.
That's great.
That is incredible.
Any final thoughts on student success before we close our conversation?
Yeah. So we are here to support all of the students.
Yeah.
And it is our passion. It is our drive.
Yeah.
The staff members that come here, it's not an 8 to 4:30 job, clock in, clock out. It is our ministry. We love it. It's how we thrive in it, and we want to help students thrive themselves during their college journey. So if you don't know who to contact, I know you at least know probably one person, one contact person. So reach out to them,
Yeah.
and we will get you to where you need to be so we can help you along this journey.
That's good.
That's great.
Yeah, we're here to help you again. As Dr. Ingle has said, discover and develop your divine
Yeah.
design. We want you to be an active participant in helping solve a problem in our communities. And so it's way more than just a degree. It's way more than just a piece of paper. It's way more than just classes. It's you bringing joy to a city because the power of the Holy Spirit is empowering you to
Yeah.
do so.
Yeah, no, so good. And that's our heart. I mean, we
It
want to
is.
give students access. They deserve access to a good quality education.
Yes.
Will help them to fulfill their divine destiny
Yeah.
and go forward in the call that God has for them so they can make a tremendous impact and influence in this world. And so we're excited that we are providing that and giving them the best ability to succeed
Yeah.
in their call. So thank you for joining us today and great conversation. Ben and Sarah, we just appreciate your leadership and what you're doing for our students. So it's been a pleasure to have you on the show today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
As usual, keep up with the latest SEU news and updates online. Follow us on social media at SEU University and at Kent_Ingle. Hope all of you have an amazing week. We look forward to connecting with you again on SEU Now. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Take care.